Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Paula and I'm a 22-year-old college student and single mommy of one baby girl. I work full-time as a nurse's assistant and I have recently begun a journey to become debt-free in order to provide a more fulfilling life for me and my daughter, one where we are more than comfortable financially and don't ever have to go without. So if that sounds like something you can get behind, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any of our progress on our journey to financial freedom. So yes, today we are going to be cash stuffing the third paycheck of January, and then at the end we are going to be going over my debt update so you guys know how and where my money has been moving this week. So yes, let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that we are going to do today is count this money. So this week we should have $975. This is still basically the money from, you know, that holiday season, time and a half working on the holiday, some overtime in there. So yes, let's go ahead and count this so that we can make sure everything is here and accounted for. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 720, 40, 60, 80, 800, 820, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 910, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75. So yes, let's go ahead and organize this money. How are you guys doing? It is currently Monday when I am filming this. We have lots and lots to talk about. So yes, let's go ahead and organize this money so that we can get right into it. But yes, let me know how you guys are doing down below. How has y'all's week went? I love talking with y'all. So yes, please let me know down below. But yes, let's go ahead and get started. The first binder that we are going to go ahead and cash stuff is going to be my cash envelopes. So here we have my cash envelopes binder. This is the money that I spend like on a weekly basis or like my weekly allowances. So yes, let's go ahead and get it opened up so that we can get right to it. Here, let me move this little calculator because she's kind of in my way. So first we have gas. Gas this week is going to go ahead and get $35. We have $5 left in here. So I'm just going to put this back here and we're going to go ahead and throw a 20, a 10, and a 5. As you guys know, I don't know if I talked about it last week, but I will be having to kind of up my gas budget and keep it more consistent because I start clinicals. For those of you who are new here, I am in nursing school, my first semester, and so I have clinicals and it's like 30-40 minutes away from my house. So yeah, we will be doing quite a bit of driving in these next couple of, basically year, honestly, because there's going to be lots and lots of driving all over the place because it's no mercy, you know what I'm saying? They just put us where they put us because, you know, limited spots and whatnot, and you just really can't complain. So it is what it is. I'm gonna have to drive. It's gonna be a pretty penny. Good thing my car is decent on gas, but I'm still gonna feel it. Anywho, so we have gas here. Next we have restaurants. Restaurants this week is going to go ahead and get $15. Y'all know I have been putting a little more money in my restaurants budget, but after what had happened today, I'm just, no ma'am, we are not spending any money. We will get into it a little bit later. Y'all know I like to really tell y'all all about my week. So we'll get into that a little bit later, but right now I have $11 left into here. And like I said, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get into it because there's, yeah, we need to talk, girl. Okay, so this is gonna get 10 and a 5. I am really trying to cut back here because I'm not trying to spend any money out, really. Any money that's not necessary to spend out, I really don't want to do it. I kind of went a little overboard last week. It is what it is. Girl, who is calling me? Please leave me alone. So yes, this week we have restaurants getting 15. That's all we're gonna put in there. Hopefully I don't spend any of it, honestly. So yes, next we have baby girl. Baby girl is gonna continue to get $20. I hope this is not crooked. Anyways, so yeah, baby girl is getting $20. I'm just gonna leave the $20 that is currently in here for her and not try to fold another $20. So next we have spa. Spa is getting 0 this week. I do have quite a bit left over. As y'all can see, I got my nails off. Hold on, pause. calm down. I got my nails off. They actually looked a lot better than I thought they were going to because they didn't rip them off. They took them off like they were like kind of dip nails. So he took them off the proper way. He soaked them down, buffed it off, like he did his thing with that. And I was really gonna get like a regular nail polish on there, but I was like, girl, no ma'am. He was like, oh, you're gonna have to go and wait over there for it to dry. And I was like, girl, no, wait, no, I don't do waiting. Okay, I have a patience problem. That's why I get gel to begin with, because I'm not waiting over anywhere. So I was like, you know what, never mind, just bump that, whatever, I don't care anymore. So yeah, that was that. So I was like, I wasn't even supposed to have nail polish on anyways, according to my nursing school program. It's in the handbook. Like, my job allows me to wear regular nail polish or nail polish in general, but my school does not. So I was like, girl, I just need to go ahead and take this off. As y'all saw, I do have these little white spots, which are super annoying. I think I asked y'all this in one of the last videos. Like, does anybody else have these? How do you get rid of them? I think it's like a deficiency in something, and that's why I have them, but I don't know for sure. But it would be nice to get rid of them, and then my nails could just be completely healthy. But he really did his big one. He did a good job with taking these off, cutting them down, and all of that. Tell me why though. I gave him a $25 tip. Like, girl, I don't even know why I did that. Like, I'm really bad with like counting cash, and I had to break it because I was like, I didn't have enough time to get my feet done. And I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm not gonna get my feet done. And so I was like, here, can you break this 50? Because I know I had like $110 in here. I was like, hey, can you break this 50? And I didn't realize that she broke it by taking the $12 that the service cost out already. So he got his little $12 plus a $25 tip. And I was like, you know what, whatever, God bless, happy New Year's, whatever, love you, love him. So I was just like, whatever, girl, I'm gonna just let it be that. But yes, so we have quite a bit of money left in here, but we could have had a little bit more if I didn't give him such a gigantic tip for a $12 service. But like I said, anyways, who knows, God might have been like, yeah, let me let her slip up on this because he really needed this money right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever. Whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw this over here, and we'll get to counting that a little bit later. But like I said, this week's spot is getting nothing, and that is just what that is. I hope it's not too dark. Like, it's really gloomy right now, and I don't feel like turning on the light just yet, because sometimes when I see this played back, like, it is light enough. So I hope that there's not an issue. Anyway, so that's 0. Adventures is also gonna get 0. Not my priority right now. Love this little folder. I cannot wait until I start contributing to this, but as of right now, there is no adventures planned. Y'all know we are moving, and yeah, I don't have time. So moving on, we have necessities. Necessities this week is going to go ahead and get $25. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. I don't know, I think we have maybe 35 in here. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this 10 out and keep this 20 and a 5 because they're already bent. So no need to bend more money if we don't have to. So yes, let's go ahead and put this in here. And yeah, boom. Okay, wonderful. So let's go ahead and see if we have any change for this week. Pretty sure we did, because like I told you, I went kind of off the handle. I don't even know what happened. So anyways, moving on. We have some coins in here, so I'm just gonna take these out, put these over here for now. I have my lucky 20 and all of this. So yes, anyways, y'all know I like to start talking about my week by this point. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So today, let's just talk about today, and then we'll kind of like backtrack. So today, because I was telling y'all how I brought down my restaurant budget because, girl, I just don't have any money. Like, at this point, I don't have any money. I'm getting irritated, and it's really annoying me. So what had happened was I went on my financial aid, because financial aid disbursements are supposed to be coming out this week and whatnot. And I saw that they took my freaking Pell Grant away, and I was so distraught because my Pell Grant was about to be a nice little chunk of change that I could put like in my savings, you know, help finish getting my debt paid off, put in my savings, and they took it away. Okay, I'm just like, girl, why did you take it away? So I'm over here doing some investigating, reading around and all of that, and then I go on the FSA because it's been there, right? It's been there until like all of a sudden we about to do the disbursements and it's gone. So I went and I looked around, And apparently, when you're doing a post-bac and you've already been awarded a degree, you are no longer eligible for a Pell Grant. I don't know why I thought that like maybe you would be eligible, like depending on your circumstances, whatever, whatnot. But no, if you are a post-bac, you are not eligible for a Pell Grant at all, which is really annoying because this would be like my biggest Pell Grant that I've gotten. So it would have been really, really nice and really helpful because y'all know I am moving. But they took it away, so I'm like, oh my gosh, that really, really sucks. And I changed my status late last year because they didn't let me. When I was pregnant and I wasn't working as much, they did not let me, change my status to independent because they said I wasn't making enough money. I don't know why, but that's what they said. And so when I went to change it last semester, they didn't give me my payout for the rest of my Pell Grant that I was supposed to have, probably because I did like 11 credits instead of 12, or 10 credits instead of 12. It was just like, oh. Just all I gotta say is financial aid really irks my nerves. I'm so thankful that I'm able to have at least something, even though it's like subsidized and unsubsidized loans right now at this point, but I would have loved a grant that like really would have helped. But anyways, let's go over to my foundational binder. Like I said, we'll talk about it a little bit later. But right now we need to go ahead and count how much money we're going to be able to contribute to debt this week, which is all of this right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And let's go ahead and count this money so that we can see what we are going to be able to contribute towards debt this week, and go all over all of the numbers. But yes, like I'm having speech issues right now because like I'm telling you, I'm distraught. I was so like in my feelings earlier. I was like, damn, like they really done took my money away, and that would have been very, very, very helpful for me. Like I would have been able to pay my debt off and have some left over, and now like that's not gonna happen. So anyways, we'll get into it a little bit. Let's go ahead and count this. First, y'all know I like to go ahead and organize this first. So yeah, so earlier I just was distraught and I texted my mom. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is really irritating me. And she was like, stop stressing over stuff that you can't control. And I 100% agree with that. But it still really like affected my mood for a little bit. I tried not to let it affect my mood too much just because I looked at that at lunchtime, and then we had pharmacology after, which is one of the harder classes. And so I was like, I really want to be present for this class and not start spiraling in my head, feeling all different types of ways just because like I'm not getting money that I expected to get, and kind of like it's ruining like kind of a couple of plans that I had. But it just is what it is. I'm not gonna trip about it too much. And you know, it's also kind of just affecting me a little bit more because I'm on my period. So I was like, let's kind of just take a moment, rein it on in. And yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and count this really quick so that we can see how much money we are going to be contributing towards debt this week. So the first thing we're going to start with is our hundreds back here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 500. So we have 500 plus our 50s. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, and 250. So plus 250. Then we have our 20s here. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40. I'm pretty sure. Let me recount that. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. Okay, 140. It's 140. And then we have our 10s here. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Because like as I'm counting this, I have so many things going on in my head right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm getting like jumbled up. So then we have our 5s. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So plus 40. Cool. Anyways, Then we have our ones here. We have $1, $2, $3, and $4. So plus $4. So this week we will be contributing $1,024 to debt, which makes me so freaking happy, especially with my freaking Pell Grant situation. Like I said, I am so grateful that I still have my subsidized and unsubsidized loans that I can use toward this post-baccalaureate degree. But that really just like I said, it just took me out of my entire mood because I wasn't expecting it, and it stayed on there literally until the last day that it could come off, because my bachelor's degree wasn't awarded until like January 19th, and disbursements come out on the 22nd, which is today. And so yeah, anyways, moving on. Like I said, we have $1,024 that we are contributing towards debt this week. So I'm very, very, very happy about that, because as with my disbursement coming back a lot lower than I anticipated, this is gonna be a nice little chunk that I'm able to pay off with this money. So I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my iPad here. Like I told y'all last week, I have been a little bit more of an iPad girly now that we are in our semester. Ugh, I love this iPad. I really just love this notability here. Look, we were going over Farmo, co-dynamic interactions. Okay. I'm just, I honestly really like nursing school. It was really, really overwhelming at first, trying to get everything figured out. Hold on, girl. What am I doing? I'm trying to get, it's the wrong thing. But yeah, so I'm trying to get it together because I don't have time to be getting bad grades. And oh my gosh, okay, where is this that I need? Like, please stop playing with me. I don't even know where I put it. I put it somewhere. Okay, here we go. So November 10th. Okay, so it's gonna be this one here. Okay, so moving on, let's go ahead and calculate our numbers here. So let's go ahead and start with how much we are going to be able to contribute towards debt this week. Yeah, we're gonna turn the light on now, because I know I don't like for it to be like centralized, just like, anyways. So debt contribution this week, debt contri is going to be $1,024. Oh, I'm so pleased by that. Anyways, so we have our Capital One, which is starting to scare me a little bit now that I don't have that Pell coming. Anyways, so let's go ahead and talk about the Capital One really quick. So my Capital One, see, I don't even know how to spell, like, how do you spell it? Like, oh, anyways, Capital One. So currently on the Capital One, yes, we have the same amount of money that was on there last week on it this week. Boom. So it's going to be 1,498. That's the balance. I feel like this should be lower, so it can be spaced out. I'm sorry, y'all know how I do. But it's not low enough. Y'all need to be able to see. So we have Capital One, and she is at $1,497.77. So rounding up. I am not going to put anything on her just yet because, like I said, she is still not accruing interest. This payment is not due until February 15th. It is January 22nd, and I have bigger fish to fry than this one. So moving on, we have my Apple Card. I know, yeah, so I paid it off last week because I had put $20 because I had Grubhub. Yeah, anyways, so, oh, that's what I'm missing, my freaking $sign. That's what's wrong. Missing $signs everywhere. So the Apple Card is currently sitting at $28, even because I Grubhubbed. Yes, I Grubhubbed. I had no business Grubhubbing $28 worth because I did spend money on, I think, my other card, my little credit union credit card to buy lunch at school last week. Good thing though, I started taking my lunch. Today I took my lunch, and that's why I said it's not even as soon as I learned about the Pell Grant being gone, because I plan on taking my lunch anyway. So I took my lunch today. I was happy with myself for that. I was thankful that I did that because we're about to start getting in the groove of that. Okay, I was tired of paying $11, $12 every day for some food, even though it was good. No, it had to stop. So yes, I just packed me a cup ramen, some grapes that I did not eat yet, a Bobo's little like oat bite, and then some hot Cheetos. Really eventful lunch. It didn't keep me filled up at all, but you know, whatever, it's fine. So the Apple Card has 28. Because it's such a petty amount, I'm just like, let me just pay it off. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just want to pay it off, but I know this for sure is not going to be due until like later on, but it's so petty that I'm like, I kind of want to go ahead and pay it. I don't know. Anyways, let me go ahead and log into my my other little debit card because I have a balance on there and I haven't been paying attention to it because most of it is for Nora's daycare. And I already have like a little daycare fund. It's not much, of course, but I have like enough to pay for like a month in advance kind of thing. So that was from that, but I know I was spending some money on it because I was ordering Amazon. Let me see what that balance is here. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, because like I said, I'm still a little distraught. We're moving on. And I said I was going to go backwards, but y'all know I have ADHD brain. So anyways, some new news. I was able to go PRN, so I'm very happy about that. Very, very, very happy about that. It seemed like they really didn't want to do it that much because they're understaffed again now, but that's not really my problem. So I told y'all I had to quit or they had to make me PRN. So they made me PRN, so I'm happy about that. My balance here, let's do it like this because I know. So my balance on my let's say credit union debit card, this is also not due until the 14th. Debit card, sorry, not debit card, it's a credit card. So credit union credit card, that's what I'm gonna say it is. So credit union credit card is equal to, so it's the current balance is $492.78. 492.78 minus 328. 164.78. So 165. Because $328 is a week for Nora's daycare, hella expensive. If you're looking at a childcare, at least in my city, which is a decently metropolitan city, but it's not supposed to be like super crazy, that is like the average rate. And even us moving to a less populated area, that is the average rate. I think when we move, Nora's daycare is going down by what, $8? $8 a month. It's going down only $8 a month. It's crazy. Anyways, so yes, this is all of my credit card debt right now that is not accruing interest, right? So this is not accruing interest, and because of the whole Pell Grant situation, I'm just going to do a extra little calculation because I just kind of want to see like what I'm going to be looking at as far as how much I need out of that to pay for this stuff here. 28 plus 165 equals 1691. So this is 1691. Whoa. Okay, so this is 1691 altogether, and I still don't think that I want to go ahead and pay this week because these are not accruing interest. So I think I want to focus on the thing that's accruing interest, which is my Discover card. So let's go ahead and move toward the Discover card. So we have Miss Discover here, and the Discover is sitting at $2,378.36. So let's just go ahead and round that up to 9. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do there, and I think we're gonna just put every single dime towards this because I'm over it. I told y'all I'm over it. It's just so irritating. And literally on my way home, I was like, dang, like I've basically paid almost $10,000 in debt and I have nothing to show for it. Like I literally have nothing to show for it. Why is my camera hot? Why are we doing this right now? Hold on, y'all. Okay, moving right along here. Hopefully it's not crooked or anything. Okay, so yes, we have Miss Discover here, and we are going to put this chunk towards the Discover. So let's go ahead and subtract that by this principal here. So we have $2,379 minus $1,024. So that is going to leave us with $1,355. So let's go ahead and write this down here. So that it will leave us with $1,355. So now let's go ahead and throw this into our little debt tracker. Okay. So because we're contributing 1,000, I know that I can go ahead and color in 10 of these. So yes, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into everything that kind of happened this week that I can kind of like tell y'all. Let's get into it, okay? Because y'all said that y'all liked the longer videos. So that gives me free range to talk about the things that I want to talk about. So moving on here, let me find my thing first. I think this is how we do it. Yeah, so I'm coloring in 10 here. So yes, let's go ahead and get into it. So I've already told you about the Pell Grant. Yeah, so basically was just like a little bit distraught about that. That happened today. I guess we were doing this one, right? No, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how big we were doing this, or did I come out like this? How big was this? Because I think I messed it up with trying to do other stuff for... Okay, I guess we'll do that size. Because I've been playing around with this, so kind of like messing stuff up here. No, I feel like it was bigger than that. Okay, yeah, I feel like it was like this. So, yeah, so that kind of just had me pressed for a little moment. But as my mom was saying, like, don't worry about things that you can't, you know, control. And it just is what it is. So... And, you know, then that kind of made me a little bit stressed because, like, well, darn, you know, I just went PRN, which is good because I don't need to be working full time while I am in nursing school trying to study. It's just not going to work. So, like, that's not a problem. But I'm like, dang, like, I just feel like I'm losing money, even though it wasn't guaranteed to me. It wasn't my money to begin with. Like, I lose my Pell Grant. And then because I'm no longer full time, I don't think I'll be getting my 90-day bonus that I was supposed to get in my last paycheck. They just finished my 90-day evaluation like last week, and my 90 days, I completed my 90 days on Christmas, so it should have been in my last paycheck, but I think because they didn't finish the evaluation, it was going to come in this current paycheck. But now that I am PRN, I might not get that $500 that would have been really helpful to, you know, pay off my debt. So that just kind of like really put me in like a reflection moment of like, wow, debt can be a really, really nasty cycle, because I just feel like I've done all this work and I've tried so hard, because I was like, you know what, like, what is it? Like, my job isn't like paying me enough. Like, what is going, like, why do I feel like I have no money? Girl, because you just paid $10,000 in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paid $10,000 in debt. Not all of it was debt at first. You know, you were paying for nursing school and all that stuff. But, you know, it does add up. And you couldn't hold on to any of it, basically, because you were paying that debt, paying for nursing school out of pocket. Like, you were doing all of that stuff. So it doesn't seem like you're holding on to your paycheck, which you're not. But, you know, that's a valid feeling, because I'm not hanging on to it. And I was just like, wow, like, I literally have nothing to show for it. Like, I could have $10,000 in my savings account right now and not be stressed about not having this Pell. But now I'm stressed about not having the Pell because, you know, we're moving, and, like, that costs money too, you know? So Let me see how many I colored. So that's 4, so I have 6 more. Yeah. So yeah, that was just stressing me out for a little bit. I just felt like, dang, like if it's not one thing, it's another. Like there's always something to stress me out about. And yeah, it was just a little overwhelming for a moment, but I'm trying to get out of that because I don't like being in a negative state of mind and spiraling into a whole bunch of other negative intrusive thoughts about like other things going on, you know? So I just didn't want to stay in that place. So I'm trying to just like my mom said, like, don't worry about things that you can't control. Like that has nothing to do with me. Like, you know, if it affects me, but I'm a everything happens for a reason type of person, and I'm a glass half full type of person. So I'm just like, you know, this could be a lesson for me. It could be a multitude of things, right? So that is that. But like I said, you know, we had a win. They were able to make me PRN. I really didn't want to leave because I want that money making opportunity to be there, and it's still there. So I'm happy about that. They were like, it's easier to go PRN once you finish your 90 days. And I basically just finished my 90 days at Christmas. So I'm like, that was a win, you know? So I'm trying to take my wins and appreciate those and not harp on, you know, me not getting everything that I want, basically. So yeah, that's that. Nursing school is going good. I have a pretty good group of friends so far. Yeah, I went over the line. So yes, I have a really good group of girls that I'm with. I'm like, thank God though, even though, you know, I'm not eligible for the Pell for the rest of this degree, and hopefully I'll be able to be eligible for the financial aid. I'm not exactly sure how that works completely, but I'm glad that I came this semester because I already knew a few people, and then those people knew a few people, and so now we have a nice group, right? And that wasn't going to happen if I would have went to nursing school when I expected to go to nursing school. I don't think it would have happened. So that was nice. Like I said, it worked out that way, so I can't be mad about that. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one more. Oh, so there's only 10 left on this page anyways. Okay, cool. So yes, that was that, and that's why I was a little bit distraught. You know, I don't really have much to say about my job because, like I said, it's a win. I'm happy they're able to make me PRN. I did have to beg. I had to beg. I had to remind them a lot of times, and they started giving me crappy assignments because I'm going PRN and flex and all of that, and they do not really have much respect for PRN people, so they kind of give you the crappier roles because, you know, you don't work there that much, so it's not like you're gonna feel it too much. Whereas if, you know, so I'm not mad about that because I'm like, keep your full-time staff happy because, you know, they have to be there every single week and I don't. So I'm like, it is what it is. The patient load be high, but, you know, I just call on the nurses and they've been helpful lately because my floor has a lot of floats now. So we have a lot of nurses that actually, you know, do the whole job that they are paid to do, so that's helpful. What was this, 1,024? Yeah. So yes, that is how that is going. Like I said, you know, we're moving. Honora's changing daycares. Honora's doing great. She's starting to have separation anxiety, which is interesting, and I feel bad that I have to put her in a new daycare now that she does have separation anxiety. So yikes, but it is what it is. So I have 28, 28, and 28 colored in. So that is 28 times 3. So that's 84. I'm just going to write this over here for now so that I can calculate how much we've been paying towards the debt and can make sure we have enough bubbled in. But yeah, and then like I said, my nails came off. I was having a whole, like, I would say a full body reaction to my nails having to be like having to come off. Like I was making faces and freaking like just feeling it. Like I was not happy about having to get my nails off, but it had to happen and it's gonna save me a lot of money in the long run. So I'm pleased with that. That's why I got rid of all the other money that I had in the spa and wasn't like, oh, let me just save it to get my feet done, because I don't even care to get my feet done now. My nails aren't done. Like, what's the point of having my feet done? I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't want to go to the nail salon until, because that's my all or nothing personality. I don't want to go to the nail salon unless I can get everything done. So that just is what that is. Okay, making sure that wasn't doing nothing crazy. But yeah, so that's just how my week has been going. Like I said, everything's been chilling. I'm very, very happy that I don't have to work 3 days out of the week now. It feels so good to not be obligated to go into work, because I was supposed to go into work today and I have clinicals tomorrow morning before I would even get done with my shift, and I would have had to call out. And I'm just like, see, I don't have time for this. Please stop playing with me. 468 plus 468. So I'm like, thank you, God, that they got that squared away for me, because I was not feeling it. 47. But yeah, I'm just like, you know, we're living, you know, taking it day by day. That's what I'm doing right now, especially with nursing school and how much stuff is like always assigned and things are always due. I can't do anything but take it day by day. So it just is what it is. Plus 870. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I have like anything else to really tell y'all. Like, not really, because, you know, like, I'm happy about the PRN situation, so I don't have any crap to even muster. Like, no, the shift was not that great, but I'm happy that we are PRN. Okay, so we have, what is that, 84? Hold on, how is it 87? Oh, okay. So we have, okay, I feel like I did that wrong though, because that seems very, very off. Because I'm like, it says that we have paid a total of 87.61, but there's only 84 bubbled in, and I don't think there would be an overage of 3. So sorry, I'm gonna have to count that one more time, you guys. I'm gonna have to count it one more time. But yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to take my wins for what they are. I don't want to be stressed about things. I just want to worry about getting good grades, because like I said, the bigger picture always, and that money wasn't guaranteed to me to begin with. So I'm not going to be too upset about it, because like I said, it wasn't my money, so it just is what it was. But yes, I'm happy that I don't have to show up to work all the freaking time now, and I can just kind of decompress and just not feel all that stress, because I was trying to see if I could like make it work and study at work, but I don't know, there's just something about that environment where I just don't feel comfortable studying. And so like, I just feel like somebody's looking over my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is she, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it wasn't a good environment to study, and I would probably be like writing it down or rewriting it, but I wouldn't actually absorb it. See, oh my gosh, y'all, this is, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna recount this off of camera because it's not going according to plan. Okay, so after recalculation, it is $8,479 that we have contributed towards debt so far, or basically like my outstanding debt out of pretty much $10,000. So that is great. I don't know what I did with that first calculation, but yes, so we are all correct with all of the numbers and all of that. And yeah, sorry y'all, I was like repeating myself a few times here. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. And thank you so much for all the moral support that you guys give me on a constant and consistent basis. I really, really appreciate it, especially during times like this. It's very, very helpful. But yeah, leave some comments down below on how you guys are doing. I love to hear from y'all. And yes, I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.